The show is tentatively, hopefully, titled Bullshit. It's a series of paintings I did of cow poop that I photographed in the provincial and national parks here in Saskatchewan. So this is one of my favorites. I really like this one because, I don't know, it sounds really gross, but it's a little juicy. And it had just rained, so it's glistening. And it was really just fun to, it was just really fun to paint. This project originally started a couple of years ago. I took my kids out to Grasslands National Park, which is like down in the southeast corner of Saskatchewan. Just to do some like hiking and biking and stuff for a weekend. And while we were out there, just kind of biking around, I saw all these cows all over the park. And as we were like walking around, there's also like cow poop everywhere. And so my daughter thought it would be like funny to start taking pictures of them. Cows in Grasslands Park were there as part of a pilot project where they were allowing nearby ranchers to graze in the park. The more I started learning about the parks and the history and the way that the ranchers used the lands and the history of the use of crown lands in general, the more I started to feel like this is bullshit. So the idea was to go to the parks and photograph the cow shit that I found on the lands, to use it as a way to talk about the history that I learned and to talk about the different ways that the land is being affected by these animals. And the reason why I chose to focus on the poop is because, for one, it's funny, but it's also like a really good metaphor or example of my feelings towards everything I've sort of learned. What I'm really hoping is that people will kind of ask why, question the way that we use the land, and I guess how we have a responsibility to make sure that it's being used in the best way possible. I tried to highlight it in a very dramatic way. Like, I really wanted to play with that contrast between what we really think about it, but also what it can be. So just sitting there and like painting it, a couple of times I was like, whoa. And after staring at it for so long, yeah, I've kind of become immune to it.